I'm Krystle. I've loved dolls my whole life. I collect everything from porcelain to cloth, American Girl, neonates, and real care dolls. But my favorite is to collect and make reborn dolls. There's Chloe, Grace, Jeremy, Maya, Yuki, Savannah, Zoe, Haley, Landon, Maisie, and Joshua. It isn't easy keeping up with my collection, but it sure is a lot of fun. Hi guys, so I am here with two topics in one. First topic will be very, very quick, and that is that I am going to announce the name I have chosen for my number 89 Truly Me doll. And I got some various name suggestions in the American Girl group that I am in, and 3 people actually suggested the same name, and it really just popped right out to me. And the reason it popped out to me is specifically because I did her box opening on New Year's Eve, so I sort of chose that as her birthday. I think her package actually arrived the night before New Year's Eve, but I just didn't get a chance to open her until the morning of New Year's Eve, and so I just sort of decided to stick with that as being her birthday. And so because she was basically unboxed on New Year's Eve, got her New Year's Eve, someone had suggested the name Eve, and I was like, wow, that's actually really quite clever. And I actually really immediately was drawn to it, not just because of the meaning and how it kind of went with her, you know, being unboxed on New Year's Eve, but I also really thought it went really well with her overall look. She looked like an Eve to me. The other name that I had also kind of come up with in my mind, due to the color of her hair being like the blues and the greens, it almost reminded me of the Northern Lights, or, you know, as some people call it, Aurora Borealis. And so I had also briefly considered naming her Aurora, but ultimately Eve won. I just kept going back to it, and I just kept thinking she really does look like Eve. So the name reveal for my Truly Me number 89 is Eve. So welcome Eve to my collection. And as you can see next to her, we have a new girl to unbox. So on January 3rd, Alex took me to Yorkdale Mall so that I could exchange the American Girl outfit that my mom got me for Christmas. Because if you guys remember, she got me the Irish outfit, which I already had. So I went to there to exchange that because I had a certain time frame that I had to exchange it within. Plus, I also had to do my annual thing of going to see the Girl of the Year. And this year's Girl of the Year is Corinne Tan. And she does have a little sister who is a Welly Wisher doll. And her sister's name is Gwen Tan. And I definitely will be getting Gwen, but I just did not get her this time. They didn't have too many there to choose from, and I was finding that a lot of them in the box looked like their hair was messed up. Although she just comes in 2 braids, so it was probably something that I could have like easily fixed. But I think also just that day, it was really, really hot in the store. And I was wearing a sweatshirt and my winter coat and my mask. And I just trying to pick out my Corinne, I was getting so hot and sweaty. I was like, I just want to get out of here. And I was also getting hungry for lunch because we had decided that we were going to go and eat at Chick-fil-A for lunch. So I just kind of was like, I'm just going to do my exchange of my outfit and buy Corinne. And then I also picked up 3 doll stands because I needed a doll stand for Yvette, a doll stand for Eve, and a doll stand for Corinne. So we did that, and then we went and had our lunch, and I did not really take a lot of video at the store because I forgot my camera, but I took some photos and a couple of video clips on my phone, so I am going to quickly show you those here. So after we did that, we went and had our lunch, and then we went across the street to Home Depot because I bought some foam foam boards because I'm going to try to build a little riser on the shelf that's on top of my desk so that I can put a second row of American Girls but have them a little raised up so that you can see them from behind my other girls. Nicole, I had the idea of trying to build a riser out of a doll box, but Nicole gave me this idea of using foam board. So we did that, and then I also had a couple of things to return to Michael's because I had placed an order at Michael's, and one of the items arrived damaged because it was I bought myself a plastic cup so that I could make my own cup on my Cricut, like the cups that I made for my friends, and they had packed it wrapped in the t-shirts I ordered and then just put it in a bubble envelope, and the cup arrived with the straw completely snapped in half. So I had to exchange that, and then the shirts were way too big because they just didn't have size charts available. So I just took a guess and they ended up too big. So I had to exchange those and things. So anyways, so we did that, and then yeah, it's been the whole week and I have not unboxed my Corinne. Can you guys believe it? We bought her January 3rd and I meant to go home and unbox her, but by the time we got home, I had to get some stuff done before going to work the next day, and I just never got to it. And then the rest of the week, I've just been so tired and so exhausted from everything in December. I really overdid it. This happens every year. I'm always exhausted after December, so I needed to take some time this week to just chill, just lay around and watch some TV when I got home from work. I was just done. I was exhausted. So today's the day. I'm finally going to unbox my Corinne, but I think I don't know. What should I do, guys? Should I keep her birthday the day that I actually purchased her, January 3rd? Or should today, her unboxing day, be her birthday? I don't know. Today is what? Today is the 8th, I believe. Yes, today is January the 8th. So I had originally written down her birthday as January 3rd because that was the day that I bought her, and I had hoped to open her that day or the next, and now it's the 8th and I'm just unboxing her. So let me know in the comments below what should be her birthday, January 3rd or January 8th. But anyways, let's get to it. Okay guys, so before I dive into her box opening, I wanted to show you what they gave me. So when I went to buy her at the cash register, the cashier behind her had a box, and the box written on it said, "Give to anyone who buys Corinne Tan, Girl of the Year 2022." And so they placed this in my bag, and I sort of glimpsed at it as we went home, but I haven't fully looked through it. So I'm assuming this was the freebie this year. Now, in previous years, when American Girl would have the Girl of the Year release, they always had a free item that they would give away for the Girl of the Year. So for example, the first year that Indigo started carrying American Girl stuff here in Canada, I went to their store for the first time for Girl of the Year Grace, for her release. And back then, Indigo basically tried to do it in the same manner as the US does, in that people went and lined up before the store even opened. I remember going at like 7:30 in the morning or something like that to line up. And they would, at least with Indigo, I don't know if they did this in the US, but at Indigo, they literally handed every single person entering the store for the Girl of the Year release the freebie. And it was like, whether you bought the doll or not, you got the freebie as you entered the store. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's how they did it in the US as well for a while. And so for Grace, we got an apron that she could wear. So it was like an actual doll clothing item for free. It was good quality. It was the apron for her to bake in and stuff like that. And then the following year, I went to Leah's release, and it was the same thing, but that year, oh, what happened that year? Because Leah did have a freebie, and that year Leah's freebie was a sarong that she could wear over her bathing suit. And for some reason, I did not get it. I have a feeling that year, by the time I got through the door, they had run out. I think that's what happened. They ran out. Or there was some stupid thing where they said they were only giving it out to kids, or something happened that I didn't get it that year. But you see where I'm going is that it used to be an actual doll clothing item. And like another example was Joss, Girl of the Year. She had a drawstring bag, like a doll-sized drawstring bag. Blair's item was a little apron that just went around the waist. So it was always some sort of doll item. But for some reason this year, this was the item. It's a magazine, I guess, or a booklet. It's not an actual doll item. I don't really understand what happened this year, why they didn't. I don't know if it has anything to do with COVID or what, but this is the item here. And I'm going to try to bring it a little bit closer. So it's just this really small booklet, and it says Corinne Tan, and it's got a picture of Corinne in her skiing outfit, skiing down a slope. And then you open it up, and it's got a picture of Corinne and her sister Gwen. And it looks like overall, they've decided that they're selling a snowsuit / ski outfit for Corinne, but they're not selling one for Gwen because Welly Wishers already has a snowsuit out. So it looks like they're just using that one for Gwen. But basically it just says, "Hi, I'm Corinne. I'm 10 years old. I love living in Aspen. I can walk to the ski lift right from school. Life here is as cool as the fresh mountain air. Corinne and Gwen are Chinese American. Corinne's Chinese name is Mei Ling, and Gwen's is Guang. And then there's like a thing where you can scan with your phone to learn more about these sisters and their world. You can see Aspen in action. There's a thing that says, "Hi, I'm Gwen. I'm 7 years old. I love playing in the snow with my sister Corinne, and I also can't wait for my first ice skating competition." And then you open it further, and it's just basically a little booklet about the two girls. And their items. So like here they're talking about the fire pit that makes crackling noises. There's this one that says Corinne gets everything she needs for skiing at the ski and snack shop. It's showing her ski boots that can click right into the bindings just like the real thing. Here's their puppy Flurry. Like it's just basically talking about the items in the collection and the characters. And then this is like I guess if you want to call it a centerfold calendar or calendar poster. It says the Chinese character, yeah, I don't know if I'm saying that right, can mean home, but it also can mean family. And it's just got like a picture of the two sisters with their puppy drinking hot chocolate. And then there's this little page that has about their bedroom and the ski lift chair in their bedroom. Corinne and Gwen's mom owns a restaurant that serves Chinese street food like zongzi and dumplings and drinks like boba tea. This bedroom is totally the coolest place to chill. So it's just like essentially advertising the line. And then the last page is there's like a sheet of stickers. So I guess if you want to say the freebie is stickers, which is really lame considering in previous years it was an actual clothing item. But anyways, it's just a sticker that says Corinne Tan. There's a sticker of Gwen, a sticker of Corinne with the dog, and then the dog by itself. There's some stars. There's a Mountain Adventure mountain sticker, and then an American Girl sticker. And then there's just a picture underneath those stickers. Whoa, okay, the page is like wanting to peel out. Okay, well, anyways, under, I can't tear it out, but underneath is just, it's basically a picture of Corinne and her sister Gwen ice skating. And then you can scan here to play games on and off the ice with Corinne and Gwen. And then the back just shows pictures of them. So I was just kind of like, that's weird. Apparently that's what people got at the event in the US as well. So I don't know, it was kind of strange. Nicole was told at the event she attended that there wasn't even a freebie, but other people at other places got this little booklet. So that's basically what the freebie was this year, and I guess Indigo did actually have it this year. I know last year, as far as I know, they did not have Kira's freebie. Like, Indigo's been kind of hit and miss with the freebies each year for Girl of the Year. Some years they have it, and some years they haven't had it, or some years they give it to everyone that attends the Girl of the Year release, and sometimes it's only for people who buy the Girl of the Year. So Indigo's kind of all over the place when it comes to American Girl stuff, I find. Really quite inconsistent with certain things, which is weird. But, I mean, they're not an official American Girl store. They're just a bookstore that has a dedicated section of their store to American Girl. So I can't blame them. They probably just don't have official training from American Girl and stuff like that to figure out, like, how to do the whole Girl of the Year stuff. So it is what it is. But okay, guys, so I'm going to end this video here. I figure the name reveal and footage from Girl of the Year release followed by the freebie we got is probably long enough for this video. So stay tuned. The next video to come, we will be opening up Corinne Tan. All right. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye.